A biological father bought a phone for his child. The phone fell and it broke, and anger rose higher than love. How fragile is human affection when object matters more than soul. But my heavenly Father gave his only son to a child who is careless, incomplete, and most times dishonest. I ran out of his will, yet he stood at the gate, arms open, waiting like a father with prodigal son. What an unconditional love. Jesus spent his days teaching 12 men, he poured into them, then he died. When he rose, he met them fishing, back to survival mode, tending for their selfish self. They got nothing, still he came into their boat, still he filled their nets, still he restored their calling. What an unconditional love. And Paul persecuted the church, he hunted believers across nations, yet God said, you are the one I will send to nations. Who does that? Who turns a killer into a carrier of grace? What an unconditional love. He was wounded for my transgression, he was bruised for my iniquity, and the chastisement of my peace was upon him. Yet, when I fall a little sick, he whispers to my ears and reminds me. 1 Peter 2 verse 24, by my stripes you are healed. Ephesians 1 verse 7, by my blood you are redeemed. Romans 5 verse 9, by my sacrifice you are justified. 1 Corinthians 15 verse 57, by my resurrection you are victorious. Philippians 2 verse 9 to 10, by my name you have authority. Acts 1 verse 8, by my spirit you are empowered. Romans 8 verse 1, by my grace you stand uncondemned. And 1 Corinthians 2 verse 20 says, by my promises you are secured. What an unconditional love. Because of me he was put to death, but anytime death comes near, he came near me. He gave me his authority to challenge and put in my mouth 1 Corinthians 15 verse 57. Oh death, where is thy sting? Oh graveyard, where is thy victory? He took my punishment and gave me his inheritance. What an unconditional love. Because of me he was put to shame. They crowned him with thorns. They offered him vinegar. They striped him. They mocked him king of the Jews. But anytime shame comes near me, he whispers to my ear. Isaiah 54 verse 4, for thou shalt not be put to shame, neither shalt thou be confounded. Isaiah 61 verse 7, for shame I will give you double. He carried his grace so I could bear glory. Human love may break towards a falling foe, but divine love breaks chains over a falling soul. This is not ordinary love, this is covenant love. This is unfailing love, this is redemptive love. And if this is how he loved me, how can I not return to him? So I will not boast in anything, no gifts, no power, no wisdom, but I will boast in Jesus Christ, his death and resurrection. Because his death has brought me life. And this I know with all my heart. I know that it is finished. Can somebody say it is finished? My season of scarcity is finished. My time of toiling is finished. My days in bondage is finished. Every chain holding me down is finished. Every closed door before me is finished. I begin to walk in new seasons. By the power of Easter, by the power of the death and resurrection, my rising has begun. My lifting has begun. I walk in victory because I know that it is finished.